School football is one of the best parts of the day. Until it isn't. You could either be cooking defenders or getting cooked, or absolutely getting humbled in front of everyone. About a week ago, I made a video titled The Best Feelings in School Football. But today, we're gonna be flipping the script because we're gonna be diving into some of the worst feelings in school football. Let me tell you, if you've experienced any of these feelings, then you can definitely relate to how depressing this feels. Because trust me, these are not for the weak. The first feeling that we're gonna dive into is when you miss an open goal. Missing an open goal in lunchtime school football is one of the worst feelings you can ever experience. Just know that if you ever miss an open goal, you can expect to receive the worst cooking of your life. Trust me, the cooking that you're about to receive is gonna be generational, diabolical. Bro, you might as well just change your whole identity and hop on a plane to flipping Alaska. The miss be so bad that you have to pull out one of the... I know, I'm not even trying, bro. It's just lunchtime school football. Nah, I'm just joking, bro. At the end of the day, it's just jokes, man. No, no, buddy, nah, you ain't fooling me. Everyone and their mother knows that you're just buns, ass, cheeks, you're trash. You're not escaping this. And as if missing a whole damn 10-foot wide goal wasn't already bad enough, the feeling afterwards was even worse. Cause you bet your friends were gonna clown you for the rest of the week. And you just know that the guy who passed it to you, the guy who did all the hard work, dribbled past 7 players to square it to you, only for you to pull off this. Bro, he will be staring you down like he wants to transfer schools. So the best thing to do is to probably just score the goal, you get me? But another terrible feeling that we've all definitely experienced was when your ball got booted over. Now times like these were dark. Very dark. When your ball got booted over, trust me, it was the end of your entire existence. Your purpose in life just got yeeted into the sky and disappeared behind a fence. And you already know, this is how things were looking like when the ball was gone. The amount of lunchtimes I've experienced where 1 minute the game was cooking, we were having a crazy time. To the next, we were all standing around like damn NPCs. And the guy who shot the ball, he's finished. He's fried. Like the shot was so outrageously bad. You'd think that he was deliberately trying to send it to the gates of heaven. And then boom, you got nothing to do for 30 minutes. So the only logical thing to do is to try join another group of kids in your year, or the ball owner's stingy as hell so they won't even let you play. Or you could try joining with the sneaky kids who are playing tag, but that's just corny as hell. Or you could just sit and ponder about how you're gonna survive another hour of science afterwards. And bro, if it's your own ball that gets booted over, bro, the feeling hits even harder. The struggle is real. Cause how you gonna explain to your mother who dropped 20 quid to buy you a top quality UCL football that your ball got beaten into oblivion? Heck nah, your ass getting beat. You best believe that the guy who decided to just smash my ball into another postcode, he's cooked. I'm sending bro straight back to Sports Direct to get me a new one. But damn bro, when your ball got beaten over. Moving on though, another peak experience in school football was when lunchtime got cancelled. Bro, why did the teachers be doing this? What's the vision? What's the goal? What are you trying to achieve? These men will feel one drop of rain, and oh, it's their time to strike. It's their lucky day. You were looking forward to a nice game of lunchtime football. Now you're stuck in your form room for a whole hour with a bunch of nerds. Nah, cause it's just not making sense. This idea in the teachers' heads where they thought 2 drops of rain was gonna be the end of the universe. Man, I never understood it, and I never will. Bro, these teachers better sleep with one eye open at night. The amount of matches these men have costed me because of their dumb theory. These guys really thought one raindrop would flood the entire school. It was never that deep. And the worst part is when you'd be looking outside and the field is still dry. It's literally fine. The concrete's still grey. The grass hasn't even changed color. But now bro, your whole mood of the day has just been ruined. But another thing that would definitely ruin your mood is when you would fumble in front of the Huzz. Bro, when the Huzz pulled up to the side of the pitch, you knew that was your time to lock in. Suddenly every single guy in that pitch would transform into a different human being.
And rightly so, bruh.
Guys will be out here pulling out stepovers that they've never attempted before. But then again, I wouldn't blame you. If you get me, you get me. But bro, at this point you're cooking. You can feel that snap being secured. But bro, if you pull off one of these, I send out my prayers to you. Bro, you had better wish that it was just a dream. May God help you if you fumble in front of the Huzz. Because trust me when I tell you this right now, fumbling in front of the Huzz is an all-time low. I mean it. Suddenly, fan shit's laughing her ass off like it's the funniest thing she's seen in her whole entire life. And trust me, you can't even act nonchalant afterwards because the damage has already been done. Man, this is one of the darkest feelings in school football. You're gonna be looking like a clown. This is definitely one of those feelings that could warrant you entering your depression arc. Just feel something that could keep you awake at 3 AM. Your chances with fans are gone, bro. When your teammates don't pass. Oh my days, don't even get me started on these guys. These man were such bull hogs. The amount of bull hogging with these guys was crazy. But I have to say, fair enough to them because they got me vexed. This right here was 10 out of 10 rage bait. Cause what do you mean you're gonna do this next to me? Nah, you better watch your back, buddy. You ain't safe. These man had the biggest egos and would just never pass to you. Like, broski, what did I do to you? Sure, if you're the best player in the year and you can dribble past anyone, okay, fair enough, I don't mind. But bro, if you're absolute cheats and have 58 shooting, then I recommend passing is the only thing you should be doing. Bro, ain't no one out here thinking you're Cristiano Ronaldo, just pass the ball. Use your X button. And when I decide to not pass the ball, these man will be screaming at the top of their lungs like they just lost the game of champs. Bro, there's no need to be selfish. You pass to me and I'll pass to you. Simple as that. All these guys would see you wide open and just go like, nah, let me just fumble this real quick, and then just dribble into 3 defenders. And there's nothing worse when he's through on goal. He could sweaty it to you, but he decides to shoot and then he still fumbles it. Heck nah, bro. Fix up. Moving on to the next feeling we're gonna be talking about is when you got nutmegged. Now this one right here is just an L. It's not the worst thing ever, but when it happens, it's just long day. The build up is one of the worst bits of it, cause you could be all confident, ready to clamp this guy like Van Dijk, but the second you open your stance just a bit too much, yeah, bye bye. It's all over. And while the feeling of getting nutmegged is already pretty bad, the people around will start acting like they've never seen football in their lives. Ain't never that impressive. If it's a good nutmeg, then okay, sure. But if it's the jammiest, scrappiest, worst nutmeg I've ever laid my eyes on, bro, y'all can shut up. The glaze is crazy. And if you fall over after the nutmeg, you're just cooked. That's permanent public humiliation right there. Everyone gonna think you buns, bro. And it would always be from that guy who was just straight trash. Like, it was so avoidable and you let it happen. But you know what's just peak? You could have been playing good the whole game, but the second you get megged, it deletes all your progress. Your entire match rating drops down to a 3. Honestly, getting nutmegged is worse than conceding a goal. Cause at least with a goal, the blame is shared. But with a nutmeg, you are the goal. But anyway, those are some of the worst feelings that you can experience in school football. And guys, I'm sorry about the consistency. Like, at this point, the inconsistency is starting to become consistent. Yikes. But you know, since it's summer, I'm locking in with different things, but I'ma also make sure that I upload some more. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, drop a like and make sure to subscribe. And with that, I'm out. Wanna see the best feelings in school football? Click right here. Trust me, you're gonna love it.